Golden Rules of Leadership. Hi, let's talk about what truly makes a great leader. Not just a manager who keeps things running, but someone who inspires, supports, and grows their team. Leadership isn't about authority or technical expertise alone. It's about creating an environment where people do their best work, feel valued, and have a clear sense of purpose. So, what are the golden rules of great leadership in engineering? The first rule: define a clear vision that aligns with both business goals and team motivation. Engineers are problem solvers. They don't just want to execute tasks, they want to understand why their work matters. A strong leader connects day-to-day engineering work with the bigger picture, ensuring that every team member sees how their contributions impact the company, the product, and the users. Without this, work becomes just a series of tickets, leading to disengagement and low morale. Balancing care and performance is key. The best leaders don't just push for results, they invest in people. It's easy to fall into one of two extremes: overly results-driven leadership, where engineers feel like just another resource, or overly empathetic leadership, where accountability is lost. True leadership finds the balance, challenging engineers while also supporting them, holding high standards while ensuring people have what they need to succeed. Creating a psychologically safe environment allows real innovation to happen. Engineers need to feel safe to ask questions, challenge ideas, and share concerns without fear of criticism or career risk. When leaders encourage open discussions, actively listen, and make it clear that all voices are valued, teams generate better ideas, take smarter risks, and build stronger solutions. Without psychological safety, people stay silent, even when they know something is wrong. Mastering communication is a non-negotiable skill. Every engineer is different. Some prefer direct, data-driven conversations, while others need thoughtful, relationship-based discussions. A great leader doesn't communicate in just one style. They adapt to different personalities to ensure messages are clear, feedback is constructive, and difficult conversations are handled with care. Strong communication isn't just about what's said, it's about how it's received. Prioritizing team growth is essential for long-term success. Engineers don't want to stay in the same role forever. They need new challenges, skill development, and opportunities to advance. Leaders should proactively help engineers set career goals, provide mentorship, and create pathways for promotion. If growth isn't happening, engineers will start looking for it elsewhere. Stepping into leadership means shifting from a technical focus to a people focus. Many engineering managers struggle with this transition. They were promoted for their technical skills, but leadership isn't about being the best coder in the room. It's about empowering others, developing talent, and making strategic decisions that support both the business and the team. The best leaders let go of the mindset that their value is in their technical contributions and instead focus on how well they enable their team to thrive. At the end of the day, great leadership is about creating clarity, trust, and opportunity. Engineers want to be challenged, but they also want to be supported. They want to do meaningful work, but they need to see the bigger picture. They want to stay engaged, but they need leaders who invest in their growth. So the real question is, are we leading in a way that makes engineers want to stay, grow, and contribute? Or are we just managing outputs? The power of letting go in leadership and life. Let's talk about something that many leaders and people in general struggle with: control. Whether it's in the workplace or in our personal lives, there's a natural tendency to want to influence, guide, or even change the way others think and behave. But the truth is, we can't control other people's actions, only our own. Real leadership, strong relationships, and personal growth come from knowing when to step back, set boundaries, and focus on what we can control. The first mindset shift: release control over others. You can give feedback, set expectations, and lead by example. But at the end of the day, people will do what they want to do. Trying to force change in others only leads to frustration. Instead of obsessing over what people should be doing, accept them as they are. In leadership, this means trusting your team to make decisions and own their work. In life, it means recognizing that people have their own paths, and it's not your job to redirect them. A huge part of this is setting personal boundaries. Instead of focusing on changing how others behave, focus on how you respond. What will you accept? What will you walk away from? What behaviors align with your values? In leadership, this might mean not tolerating disrespect, unrealistic workloads, or unclear expectations. In personal relationships, it means knowing where your emotional energy is best spent. Boundaries aren't about controlling others, they're about protecting yourself. This ties into embracing radical acceptance. People are who they are, and no amount of coaching, persuading, or wishing will change that unless they want to change themselves. When we truly accept that, we stop wasting energy on trying to fix people and instead focus on working with who they are. This is a game changer in leadership, recognizing strengths instead of forcing weaknesses to improve, and in relationships, where acceptance leads to deeper, more authentic connections. One of the biggest benefits of this mindset shift? Less anxiety and frustration. How much of our stress comes from unmet expectations? When we expect others to behave a certain way and they don't, we get disappointed, frustrated, or even resentful. But when we adopt a let them approach, we free ourselves from this cycle. People will do what they choose, and that's okay. The less we rely on others' actions for our own emotional well-being, the more peace we have. Instead of trying to change others, invest that energy into your own growth. Whether it's developing leadership skills, learning something new, or improving self-confidence, shifting focus from fixing others to improving yourself is the fastest way to create real change. This applies in leadership, becoming a better mentor, communicator, and role model, and in personal life, where self-growth leads to more fulfilling experiences. One of the biggest transformations? Improved relationships. When we stop expecting others to meet unspoken expectations or to change in ways that make us happy, we actually create healthier, more authentic relationships. This means leading teams with trust instead of control, supporting colleagues without micromanaging, and fostering friendships and partnerships based on mutual respect rather than obligation. Ultimately, there is incredible freedom in letting go. Accepting that people will make their own choices, good or bad, gives you more emotional energy, time, and focus to spend on what actually matters. Whether it's leading a team, growing in your career, or simply enjoying life, the ability to release control and focus on yourself is a skill that changes everything. So the real question is, are we spending our energy trying to change others, or are we using it to grow into the best version of ourselves?